the boat is 20 feet, and it definitely feels it feels even bigger than 20 foot. It fits really clean on the console, and I like it better than your traditional GPS. And the wiring is really nice and clean, work of art in there. We're on the LTB 25. We're going to be doing a walkthrough of the fishing model. These boats are known for their deep dead rise and for their ride. If you like to fish, this is the way to go. We'll talk a little bit about the build process, how it's built, and we'll talk about the price. We're looking at the 25, but this is more sandbar style boat. No T-top or anything like that. It's very bright. This one does have the seating up in front. This back seat here at the stern fit 5-6 people back here.
The greatest thing about this business is our boats are a la carte. That's why we brought 2 of these boats. This boat is for the fishermen, that boat's for the party in the sandbar. But it shows people what we can do.
Guys, I got a special video for you today. We're here with LTB Boats, Latitude Boat Works, out of the west coast of Florida, and they brought their 20-foot flats boat. They brought a 25-foot twin engine boat, and they have a single engine gray boat over there. And we're going to be taking these boats over to the boat show today, to the Venetian Causeway, and we're going to be checking them out. So check this out. I think I'm going to be riding on this one.
Be ready.
And here you have the twin engine 25. These are fishing machine, hardcore fishing machines. Just a beautiful boat. Guys, so we have all the boats in the water. This is the one that's really set up for fishing. This one's more for just more sandbar style. It's not much fishing on that boat, but as you can see, it's got that beautiful rear backrest over there. The color scheme is pretty cool. It's got a 500 Mercury racing on it. This one's got twin 225s. Okay, I mean, these boats are so sick. This is gonna be mine for the day. This one's got a 300 Mercury. Real clean with the rectangular GPS from Garmin. It's got the jack plate on there. It's got the power pole. This is like the perfect little boat for going to the sandbar. If you like fishing, this is great for you too. This one's more set up for just going fast and cruising and stuff. But supposedly this boat does 80 miles an hour. I don't doubt it one bit. So I'm gonna be real careful today while I'm taking this thing out, so let's have some fun. All right, let's get it. So first impression, it's extremely fast and smooth. I can't, the word that I keep coming up with is smooth. It just, it really cuts those waves, the wake that I was going through. I mean, it's a flat day today, granted, but going over the wake and stuff, it does such a good job. You really don't feel anything. And there's a lot of power, very torquey. It gets up on plane really quick. I still have to learn how to mess with the trim. I'm not familiar with this boat and the jack plate. So, but the boat feels so solid. It's great.
gone. He's gone. He's gone. Wow.
All right, guys, so we're coming up on the bridge here at Key Biscayne, and I gotta tell you, this thing is wicked fast, man. I still have to dial in the and I need more time for that, you know. I'm not gonna get that in 5 minutes, but yeah, so I'm gonna talk to the guys and see what settings, you know, the boat likes, what trim it likes, and then I'll mess with it.
He gets over here. Oh shoot, he's hauling ass. Guys, he's coming hard. Let's see if he has enough room to catch up. Andres is hauling ass. He's gonna come after our wake. There you go, he's coming. He's out of it. He's right behind us. Let's see how fast he comes to us. Come on, baby. Give it to us. Give it to us, Andres. Let's go. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, shit. He's hauling ass. That is crazy. Guys, I don't know if the camera does it justice, but he's flying right now. Look how close he's getting to us already. Oh, shit. Bro, we're doing... I'm not going to say what we're doing, but we're doing. There he is. He's not going to come much closer than that. That is awesome, bro. There he is, guys. Look at him right there. That is freaking awesome. Dude, that little freaking platform hauls ass.
All right, so I was just testing just now, messing with the trim and the jack plate, and I got it up to about 5,800 RPM. So I'm getting there. It's just a matter of testing. So another thing that I noticed with the boat is that it's very dry. Granted, it's a flat day, but whenever I've gone over wake or whenever I've gotten a quartering wake, the boat is maintained dry. I haven't gotten one drop of water on me, and this boat really is wide for what it is. So that's just something to mention, and it just feels extremely stable. Extremely stable. Now, just like with any other boat, you got to dial it in. It took me a little bit to dial in my Zebra skiff, but overall, I'm extremely impressed so far with the ride of this boat and with the performance. So, man, I'm really loving this new Garmin GPS. They came out with this model, I believe, last year. I'm not exactly sure, but this fits so sweet on this dash panel here. It just makes it really clean, a really clean look. I really like it, and I love the simplistic, minimalistic feel of the boat. There's no rod holder, so this is not made for fishing. This is more for cruising and going fast, pretty much. But I'm sure they can make it however you want, as these guys are a hardcore fishing company. These guys are hardcore fishermen, so they could build the boat however you want. So it's got JO audio speakers. I'm gonna bump some tunes now, and we're gonna check out the stereo system. And now we're gonna head over to the docks, and I'm gonna give you guys a walkthrough of this boat, complete walkthrough. Talk to the owner, Abe, see how this boat is built, and then we'll go over the other boats that they have. We're gonna go over the 25 with the twin 225s, and then the single 500. I'm really looking forward to see those as well. This is my style right here. We just did the sea trial on it, so we're gonna do a quick walkthrough. We're gonna start up here at the stern. I'm gonna do this walkthrough by myself, and then I'll go ahead and ask. I like to do these walkthroughs by myself so I can really get a feel for the boat and how it's made, and then I'll ask my questions with Ross as soon as we're done. The boat is 20 feet, and it definitely feels it feels even bigger than 20 foot. It feels great. We're gonna start up here at the anchor locker. All right. We have your standard anchor locker up here. Looks like you got Gemlux hardware. You got flush mount cleats there. And then let's check out this compartment over here. All right. Big compartment with a finished liner in there. All right, you got two JO audio speakers back there. You got plenty of space up here. If you wanted to fish, you can cast up here with no problem. One thing I did notice about this boat as well is that the gunnels are very wide, so you can walk all along the gunnels. There's on this entire boat, and it's extremely stable. Extremely stable. The boat barely lifts when you go from side to side. Look, I'll show you. So I'm 200 pounds. The boat barely lifts to this side. All right, so coming over here midship, and I did wash down this boat. This boat was a little dirty. It was coming over from the west coast. Literally brought it from the west coast where their factory is to the boat ramp. So they didn't get a chance to clean it, so I did them the favor of cleaning just washing it down a little bit. So you have some rod storage in here, right? So as you put your rods, these guys have their brush and stuff in here. I really like that a lot. A good use of space there. Same thing on this side. Got more rod storage in here, and it's a finished liner. It's very nice. Okay, got more JO audio speakers up here. Curious if you have access to. So this comes up. The seat pops up here, and there you have your the power steering. Access to your JO audio speakers. That's permanent on there. And let's take a look inside the console. That's where I like to see the wiring and everything in here. This boat was just built, guys, and the wiring is really really nice and clean. Work of art in there. You have your ignition switch in here. I like that it stays out of the way. You're not knocking into it. For example, on my Zebra skiff, I have the ignition placed over here, and I hit the key switch all the time and the motor turns off. So this is a nice place to have it. See all the wiring. Got your dual batteries up in here, battery charger. Very clean, very dry as well. Yeah, so coming up to the console, this is the 5315 by Garmin. This just came out just last year at Flibs. It fits really clean on the console. I love that you can see, this is great. Put all your main instruments up here. You could set that up however you want, nice and big. And I like it better than your traditional GPS. So steering wheel, standard steering wheel, and your Mercury Mercury controls and throttle here. This boat does come equipped with a jack plate. You have your trim tabs, and then you have your power pole switch over here. And I love these switches. These push button switches are really clean with the LTB logo there. Really nice. Really nice here. You have your charger there. So this boat does have 3 different seats that you can put. It has these stations where you can put a seat. And this boat is semi-custom, so we'll ask those questions when we speak to Ross. So we do have 1 seat installed here. And coming back here, we have a storage here that is full. They did not lock the seacock before putting the boat in the water, so that's why it's full of water there. But that's a finished liner in there as well. Then here, I believe this is a live boat. Yeah, this is a live boat. This is also full of water. All right, and back over here, we got this compartment as well for more storage. And then all the hardware, I believe, is Gemlux. It's all solid. And this is a finished liner as well.
All electric.
And then let's check back here. And then here we have the bilge. Nice and clean, all the wiring. Alright, got Bob's machine jack plate up here. And the Mercury 300 with the power pole. Oh, that's funny, the power pole here has the option for your stern light, your anchor light. And all the flush mount cleats over here as well with the trim tabs. We're on the LTB 25. We're going to be doing a walkthrough of the fishing model. And these boats, I've been wanting to see these boats for a minute now. They're built over on the west coast of Florida, and they brought them over today. Semi-custom boat. These boats are known for their deep dead rise and for their ride, and this is an absolute fishing machine. So we're going to start up here at the bow, and let's go up into the anchor locker. We have a huge cleat up front. All right. And big space for plenty of anchor road up there. Right. We have a Minn Kota trolling motor up here in the front. I really like this bracket here. This really, I don't know why everyone doesn't put one of these on there. I hate that bouncing on the gunnel. It's really annoying. Damaged Minn Kota or damaged the gunnel. Rockford Fosgate speakers. You got a subwoofer up in the front. Right here you have a coffin box, cooler, plenty of ice to store your fish, store your drinks. All right, and then over here, we got some storage over here. Your life vest. Everything is nice and plumbed. Another storage compartment over here. This is a live well. I really like the emblem here inside the actual mold of the boat. That's a nice touch. Got another storage compartment over here. All right, the bolsters that go all along the entire boat, really great for fishing. All right, there's 3-piece construction holes. If you like to fish, this is the way to go. And the gunnel height is actually perfect, in my opinion. We have another cooler here coming up to the console. Okay, these guys have their stuff in there. And then I'll move this around so we can get inside the console. Just take a peek in there. And I love this split console, so you don't have to actually move the cooler. See, I moved the cooler thinking the whole thing open. It's a split console door. This is what you get with these custom boats, semi-custom boats. You get this type of wiring. You have all your batteries for your trolling motor over here on this side. You have a house battery, and you have your 2 starter batteries over there. Your ignition is up in there too. Very nice with gas struts. I'll lock that in there. All right. Nice rod holders here on the actual T-top. T-top is that that cutout T-top, so your rods fit. Nice. Got some spreader lights up there. And let's come up here to the console. I mean, look at this. You got like a 55-inch screen TV, this huge sim rad, and you can control everything from here. That's a really nice touch. I mean, you can see this from the stern of the boat. You can see this from wherever. You can see this from the dock if you wanted to. Push button switches here. A nice LTB sign. Got the little insignia with the light there. Fusion radio. Got your twin Mercury binnacle over here. Seakeeper ride. Your radio. You have a T-top box up there. You can, this boat does have a second station, and you can pilot this boat from up here. You just open up the T-top and you have access to the top there. T-top is heavy duty. This is real thick with the steps up here to get up to the second station. Got really nice bolster seats up here to keep you nice and snug while you're navigating the boat. The leaning post is integrated into the hull, so it's a one solid leaning post with a tackle station back here. So tackle station, rigging station. And there you have all your tackle box storage down there, and you have a pull-out refrigerator cooler. The freeboard is a little lower down here as it gets towards the stern of the boat, but still right at your knees. Tons of rod holders along the whole boat. So let's take a look in here. Let's see what we have in these compartments. So more index storage. And this is a customer's boat. This is a used boat. It's not a brand new boat. And let's see what we got in here. This is access to your bilge. This is what I love to see. I love to check out this area. So, all right, you got two automatic bilge pumps there. You have your transducers. You have all your pumps. Your fuel water separator over here. Okay. And then you have all your pumps for your live wells over there. Everything's nice and clean. As you can see, they just washed down this boat. That's why everything is wet in here. And that's what you like to see in a bilge. Like this, I like this insignia here on the back of the hatch as well. It's really nice with the gas strut so it doesn't hit you. Let's take a look on this side. More storage in here. Lots of storage in there. Look at that. Tons of storage. More Rockford Fosgate speakers back there. Nice live well. Big live well. More rod storage back here. I love the clean look of these boats. Just a real classic look. I love that. You can customize this with seating in the back if you wanted to, and I'm going to show you that on the other 25. This one does come with twin Mercury 225s, and you can do a single. As you'll see on the other boat, it comes with a single 400. You can put a 300. You can put whatever you want. I know this style hull really rides well with a single 300, no problem at all. This boat does come with a bracket as well, standard. All right, guys, so we saw the 25 fishing model, and this is a completely different look. We're looking at the 25, but this is more like a cruiser sandbar style boat. No T-top or anything like that. And as you can see, it's very, very bright. Got the beautiful Nardo, looks like Nardo gray. It's got the accents in orange, the whole seat decking across. This one does have the seating up in front. Check out this huge coffin box up here. We didn't get to see that in the other boat. Yeah, look at that. Plenty of space here for whatever you want to put in there. Got all the speakers around. Got a nice subwoofer up there. Got your live well up there, just like the other boat. I really like the no T-top look. It gives it a nice sleek look, right? And this is very loud. This is a very flashy style boat. Pretty much the same layout except for the front seats and this back seat here at the stern, which is extremely comfortable. Fit, 5-6 people back here, no problem. And then this one is outfitted with the Mercury Racing 500 with the twin power poles. So this is like a real sandbar party boat, you know. Got the speakers everywhere. You could fish off this if you wanted to, but this is more for chilling and cruising. So let's talk to Ross and kind of get kind of background of the company and see how they're built, and let's ask some questions. So let's go talk to him now. All right, guys, I'm with Ross from LTB Boats. Ross was nice enough to let me pilot the 20-foot flats boat today. They have, what models do you have, Ross?
So we got the 25, and then we have the 20 here on display, which you rode from Matheson.
Yeah, from
and
Matheson.
I can say you got there quicker than me.
I mean, the performance on the boat is incredible. It was flying, you know, but you do have to mess with the jack plate and the get it to a sweet spot, and I needed more time with it, but that's all right. Whoever gets this boat is gonna have a blast. We were just talking about how driving this, you can't be depressed in this boat, because it's
absolutely not.
Yeah, either you're scared for your life or you're having a great time.
You're smiling ear to ear.
Yeah.
And you know, that's what it's all about. You know, the reason why we came out with this boat mainly is backcountry fishing, but also the flats look, but with the bay boat feel, the ride. As you saw, we were coming across the bay, you looked like you weren't even hesitating coming across at all. But also it's a hand-laid boat. You know, in the racing side, a lot of people are doing carbon Kevlar, they're infusing parts, but to keep the structural integrity sound of the boat, as you said, it was quiet, it's because it's hand-laid. And everything's RJ'd together, everything's completely glassed in, all the tubs are completely insulated. It's a heavy boat. It's very solid. I mean, it's hole number one. You know, there's a couple things that, you know, that I'm gonna change on, you know, 2 and 3 and 4. And there's always a changing, you know, that's why we boat build. You know, nothing's perfect. As we see, you know, the boat sits, we have a little bit of water in the floor, that's normal. And as I said, you know, things come, things evolve. And you learn more, especially building this boat. We built this boat from scratch. You know, obviously the 25, we're on hole number 150. And we're still improving the boat. To us, it's never good enough. The 32 coming from the 25 platform, it's the exact same running surface, blueprint bottoms as our legendary 25.
Wow.
And that took us 3 years, and we're still on it. We're doing it all by hand, everything. There's no coring on the bottom of our boats. Which sets us apart from other builders. We're doing straight mat, takes a longer time, we go through a lot more material than intended, but you get a stronger, more finished product. You know, so 80% of our guys are charter guides. They want a heavy boat, they want a solid boat, they feel safe taking customers out on and offshore, especially now with the 20. You're gonna have customers wanting to go to the backcountry in a tough chop. But that's what sets us apart from a custom boat builder.
Now, I love the diversity that you guys have, because I know that you guys are known for a hardcore fishing boat, but I mean, we have the 25 fishing boat and we have the 25 sandbar style boat, and it's completely different.
Correct.
You look at the two boats, you wouldn't even think it's the same boat.
Well, so the greatest thing about this business is, and we're probably one of the only people left, is our boats are a la carte. That's why we brought 2 of these boats. This boat is for the fishermen, that boat's for the party in the sandbar.
Awesome.
But it shows people what we can do.
What's the next show that you guys are going to be at?
So after this one, we will be heading to the third week. We'll be headed to the wharf at Orange Beach.
Nice.
We will also be at Bonita Springs Boat Show the end of February, beginning of March.
Awesome.
To follow with that, we're going to be at Palm Beach at the end of March as well.
Ross, thank you very much. I appreciate you showing your boats and letting me take the wheel on this one.
Of course.
I'm going to put LTB's info in the description down below. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.